Alright guys, we all know how this works. New patch, new videos. There's no VT2s to go over this time, so it's just going to be 30 videos instead of 56, but I'm not really sure I want to commit to 2 a day, or even 1 a day with my current schedule, so I'm just going to make them when I can, and we'll see how things go, okay? So here we go, Season 3.5, at a glance. Before I actually get to Ryu, I want to go through some universal changes. First, crush counters now scale as 2 actions rather than 1. What this means is, all crush counter combos do a little less damage than they used to. This does 3 things. 1. Crush counters in neutral lose between 10 and 30 damage depending on resources used. This combo used to do 226. 2. Crush counter punishes tend to do about 20 to 30 less damage than they used to. This one used to do 282. 3. Many characters can now do a lot more damage with a punish that doesn't use crush counter. You still probably want to take the crush counter punish since it builds V meter and has consistent follow-ups, but now it can be a consideration of resources versus damage. Overall, I really like these changes to crush counter scaling. It means errant CCs are a bit less rewarding, reversal DPs are a bit less risky, and it's less likely a few choice combos will decide the outcome of a match. V-reversals that hit and knock down seem to be a universal minimum 17 frame startup now. Most of them only slow down by 1 frame to hit this number, and that's not a very big deal at all since they'll still punish almost all the same things. It seems to be a change to help V-reversals work more consistently against chip-out supers, particularly Rashid's. For the record, some dodge V-reversals are a little more committal, while I think hit V-reversals that don't knock down are still 12 frame startup. More and more throws had their Okizeme nerfed. Apart from Trigger Nakali, it seems just about no one has a real throw loop anymore, as Reversal Light should beat almost any walk-in throw. To accommodate this, most throws that had their Oki nerfed do a little bit more damage. Additionally, throws that always had terrible Oki had their damage noticeably buffed, which mostly affects low-tier characters. This throw used to do 140. I like these throw changes since it makes the game reset to neutral a lot more often, so you're less likely to die off the opponent's momentum. Losses feel more deserved. Finally, a few standing crouch jabs were still pretty reliable anti-airs, despite buffs to air heavies and nerfs to grounded jabs in Season 3. People complained about anti-air jabs, so Capcom was pretty thorough in stamping them out on characters that still had them. I'm ambivalent to this change because I never minded anti-air jabs, but at least Capcom responded to fan wishes. So if you see your low tier main had their anti-air jab nerfed, or see some top tier had their throw damage raised, don't fret. These are universal changes, and for the most part other balance changes were made to accommodate them. Though I will say that the changes to crush counter benefit characters who don't get them a lot in neutral, like Kami, and the changes to throw damage benefit characters who have rewarding frame traps and unrewarding throws, like Kami. And since the game resets to neutral more, characters who do well in neutral are indirectly getting better, like Kami. So while I think all these changes are great, I am a bit worried about how they affect some characters more than others.